Good morning. We'll start session 7 on chapter circles. We'll continue with the exercise what we started yesterday. And this is the last session of this chapter. Number 7, question number 7. If the diagonals of the cyclic quadrilateral are diameters of the circle. So let us consider ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. Okay. ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. That means they contain O only. That is, O is the center of circle because diagonals are the diameters of the quadrilateral. Write down. Given ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. Diagonals AC and BD are its diameters. We know if it is a diameter, what property it comes? It comes angles in the semicircle. We need to remember that. Diameters. To prove ABCD is a rectangle. So anything if it has to be a rectangle, that means angle should be 90 degree. Okay. What we will write here now? Proof. Angle ADC is equal to 90 degree. Reason? AC is the diameter, angles in the semicircle are right angles. Then similarly, I will write angles. Reason you write. Angle BAD is equal to 90 degree. Same reason you will write. Then angle BCD is equal to 90 degree. Same reason you write. Angle ABC is equal to 90 degree. For all same reason, whichever is a diameter, please mention and write angles in the semicircle are right angles. Therefore, in a quadrilateral, if all the angles are in a quadrilateral, in a cyclic quadrilateral, if all angles are 90 degree, then it is a rectangle. Okay, that's enough, more than enough. There are many methods to prove. Sometimes they prove congruency, they prove that opposite sides are equal, then angles, not required. Diameters purposely they have given to know that, use this property. Angles in the semicircle are right angles. Right? Seventh one. Seventh one we have done. Eighth one. If the non-parallel sides of a trapezium are equal, so let us say that ABCD is a trapezium, non-parallel sides are equal. Given ABCD is a trapezium. So if it is a trapezium, first write the parallel sides. AB parallel to CD. Non-parallel sides are equal. That means this is also an isosceles trapezium. AD is equal to BC. What we have to prove? We have to prove that it is cyclic. Prove that ABCD is cyclic. That's enough. Cyclic trapezium or cyclic. The same question can be asked like this, children. Here it is given if the non-parallel sides of trapezium are equal, prove that it is cyclic. Prove that and isosceles trapezium is a cyclic. Both are same. Isosceles trapezium is non-parallel sides are equal. Prove that isosceles trapezium is cyclic. Can also be asked like this. Construction. Draw BE parallel to AD. Okay, such that AB ED is a parallelogram. That became a parallelogram now. Proof. In parallelogram ABED, so we first of all know that angle BAD is equal to angle BED. Opposite angles are equal. Keep this as it is. Opposite angles are equal. Equation 1. Then AD is equal to BE. Opposite sides are equal, right? But what is AD is equal to? AD is equal to BC, given. Therefore, AD is equal to BE, AD is also equal to BC, therefore BE is equal to BC. Axiom 1. Things equal to same thing are equal to one another. From this, can I write the corresponding angles which are equal? BE is this angle, BC is this angle. So for BE, it is angle BCE is equal to angle BC, it is BEC. Wherever possible, write reasons. Angles opposite to equal sides are equal. Okay, equation 2. Keep this as it is. Now, I'll do it here. Opposite angles are equal, I will write here. Equation 1. Okay, so I'll get this much of space. Done? Let me say that this angle and this angle are linear pair now. Angle BEC plus angle BED is equal to 180, linear pair. Now the thing is, how do we remember so many things? What comes after what? By practice, children. You have to practice a lot different types of sums to get. We have done a similar type of sum once in areas of parallelogram or there in the chapter, triangles chapter. Similar type, if you remember. BEC is equal to BED. What is BEC is equal to? BCE. What is BED is equal to? BAD. Substitute that. Instead of BEC, I will use BCE. Plus, instead of BED, I will use BAD is equal to 180. From 1 and 2. From 1 and 2, I have just substituted. See, where is BEC? BCE. BCE is this. Where is BAD? BAD is this. These two angles are 180. That means, in a cyclic quadrilateral, opposite angles are supplementary, right? But these are some, but these are opposite angles of trapezium, which are supplementary. Right? So, when can opposite angles be supplementary? Sum of opposite angles. Therefore, AB quickly. We'll go with the ninth one. Ninth one. Figure looks very complicated, but the solution is very simple. I've drawn it. Draw it neatly in your book as well. So the given part I'll not write anything. It is as given in the question. Right? So two circles intersect at points B and C through B. Two line segments ABD and PBQ are drawn to intersect circles at ADPQ respectively. Prove that angle ACP is equal to QCD. ACP is this angle, is equal to QCD, this angle. Okay, these two angles. I will number these angles here. It becomes very easy for me. Okay, if I actually check in this bigger circle, this angle I will represent as 1 and this angle I will represent as 2. Right? If you look, just turn your book upside down and see that these two angles are equal. Can you tell me why? Prove. Okay, this point I missed out. B. These angles, angle ACP, I'll read that, then I will write 1, 2, 3, is equal to angle, how do you read this? Angle PBA, which is nothing but angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Angles in the same segment are equal. Okay? Angles in the same segment are equal. Right? Now I'll mark this angle as 3. So angle 2 is equal to angle 3. Vertically opposite angles. How do you write angle 2 and angle 3? Angle 2 is read as, right, same thing here. Angle PBA is equal to angle DBQ. Okay? Angle 2 is equal to 3. Same, whatever below those angles I have written. 1 is equal to 2, 2 is equal to 3. This implies angle 1 is equal to angle 3. Axiom. See, if you don't use angle 1 and all here, it becomes very difficult for you to read and understand. Okay, now we'll write. Angle 1 is equal to angle 3. What is angle 1, children? ACP. Read angle 3, DBQ. As it is. Okay. Let us come to the next part. I'll mark this angle as 4. I will tell the next way now. Angle 3 is equal to angle 4. Why? Angles in the same segments are equal. Correct? This angle and this angle. Read angle 3. Angle 3 is read as DBQ. DBQ. Angle 4 is read as QCD. Okay? 3 is equal to 4. 1 is equal to 3. 3 is equal to 4. This implies angle 1 is equal to angle 4. Reason? Axiom 1. What is angle 1? ACP. What is angle 4? QCD. ACP is equal to QCD. Hence proved. Very simple, but use this in terms of 1, 2, 3, 4 with respect to angles. It will be very easy for you to prove. Otherwise, you go on writing ACP, PBA, everything here, you get messed up and get confused with everything. So, 10th one. 10th one. If the circles are drawn breaking two sides of a triangle as a diameter. So I can tell here now ABCD. AD is a diameter, or these are the two different circles what we have. This This is a part, AD is a part where they are meeting actually. AB is a diameter, AC is a diameter. Okay? We need not mark here. Given we will write two circles are drawn with AB and AC as the diameter of two triangles respectively. Okay? What we have to prove? Prove that the point of intersection of these circles lie on the third side. Now, once it is meeting at one point D and one point A and D here. To prove, point D lies on the third side of triangle ABC. In simple words, this question can also be called as prove that the point of intersection of all the points of a triangle are collinear. That way also it can be asked. Okay, very simple way what we can do. Prove angle ADB is equal to 90. Reason, AB is the diameter. So, angles in the semicircle are 90 degree, equation 1. Similarly, angle ACD is equal to 90. AC is the diameter. Angles in the semicircle are right angles. And 1 and 2. Angle ADB plus angle ACD is equal to 90 plus 90. Angle ADB plus ADC is equal to angle BDC is equal to 180, which is nothing but a straight angle. Therefore, right, point D, give the conclusion here, lies on the third side of triangle ABC. Otherwise, we can also say that point D lies on the points B and C. B, D, C are collinear. Anything can be asked from this given question. Okay, be ready for that. 11th one. 11th one question, what we read and the figure what we draw is very important. The solution for that is very simple. ABC and ADC are the two right angle triangles with a common hypotenuse. So, if I consider this is one triangle which is ABC with a common hypotenuse, and another triangle is, so this is 90 degree. If this is 90 degree, this has to be the diameter. Of course, angles in the semicircle are right angles. So AC is a hypotenuse as well AC is the diameter. One more is ADC. So one more is ADC. What they have asked, prove that CAD is equal to CBD. CAD is equal to CBD. These two angles are equal, what we have to prove. Now first of all, we know that these two angles are equal because they are angles on the same segment. Let us first write given in triangle ABC and triangle ADC, or triangle ABC and ADC are two right angle triangle with AC is the diameter. Next, to prove angle CAD, this angle is equal to angle CBD. This angle. Join I will write here. CBD. Okay. Assume this figure in case if I have it and these parts are not there. Okay. This line is not present here. Now this is one part and this is one part. Okay. Assume that if this figure is not there and this line is not there, what do these comes? See, I'll just try to redraw this part. So let this be here. C is a point. This is one angle. What according to them it is? Let me write. So this is point D and this is an angle. Angle CAD. Okay. Next angle is what? Angle CBD. What are these? This is a common chord if I actually join here, and this is an arc. Are these two angles equal? They are equal. Why are they equal? Angles in the same segment are equal. Directly we will write. Now see the confusion here. Why? Because they gave 90 degree with so many things, it creates a confusion. And again children, there are 2-3 different ways to solve this. Let us choose the simplest way. Directly we will write angle CAD is equal to angle CBD. Angles in the same segment. If you want, you can draw this. Are equal. Angles in the same segment are equal. If you want, it is an angle subtended by an arc. You can also mention that. Subtended by arc CD. And if you want that chord, what you join, not required. Right? Very simple. And the last one. 12th one is for homework. Prove that cyclic parallelogram is a rectangle. Now, parallelogram if I draw, right? Diagonals I join here. Now diagonals are nothing but what? They are passing through center of the circle. It has to diameter 90 degree, 90 degree. In a parallelogram, if one angle is 90, then it is a rectangle. So 12th one can be proved, and with that we complete the chapter circles. Optional exercise will revise it during the revision time. Thank you.